I used to believe that muscle loss after 60 was just something I had to accept. It's part of aging, they said. But then something strange happened. My doctor asked me what I changed in my routine because my muscle tests had improved. The answer? One small spoon every morning up before breakfast. Not a protein shake, not a workout, just a natural ingredient that's been used for centuries to support strength, energy, and recovery. Today I'm going to show you exactly what it is, why it works so well for seniors, and how one spoon a day might be all you need to stop silent muscle loss and feel strong again after 60. Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how your body feels the moment you wake up, especially after 60? The stiffness, the slow joints, that sense that your muscles need a few minutes or more to catch up. Well, that's not in your head. See, overnight, your body goes into repair mode, but it also enters a long fasting state. That means no fuel, no movement, and no protection for your muscles for 7 to 9 hours straight. So when you wake up, your muscles are not only undernourished, they're also more vulnerable to inflammation and breakdown. In fact, this early morning window is one of the most critical times for seniors trying to preserve strength. Why? Because your body is making a decision. Do I hold on to muscle today or break some down for energy? And that decision often depends on what you do in the first 30 minutes. Give it nothing, and it might pull from muscle. Give it sugar or processed food, and inflammation can spike. But give it the right nutrients, and you send your body a different message. Preserve my strength, rebuild, heal. That's why your morning routine, especially what you eat or drink, is one of the most powerful tools you have to fight age-related muscle loss. And in just a second, I'll show you how 1 teaspoon of bee pollen, taken at the right time, can support that process naturally. Bee pollen isn't just a trendy supplement. It's one of nature's oldest and most complete foods. In fact, the ancient Egyptians and Chinese called it a life-giving dust. Even Hippocrates, the father of modern medicine, reportedly used it to support strength and vitality. But why is this tiny golden granule so powerful, especially for people over 60? Let's break it down. As we age, our bodies need more support to maintain muscle mass, energy, and recovery. That's because key nutrients like amino acids, enzymes, and antioxidants become harder to absorb through a standard diet. And that's exactly where bee pollen shines. Each tiny grain contains over 250 active substances, including nearly every vitamin your body needs. All 8 essential amino acids, the building blocks of muscle, natural enzymes that help digestion and nutrient absorption, and powerful antioxidants which protect your muscles from breakdown and inflammation. It's like getting a protein shake, a multivitamin, and an anti-inflammatory all in one, but in a natural spoon-sized form. But here's what makes it especially unique for seniors. Bee pollen supports your metabolism, hormonal balance, and recovery. 3 things that typically slow down after 60. It's been shown to improve physical performance and endurance, reduce post-exercise soreness, support immune function and energy levels, and even enhance nutrient absorption from other foods. That's why so many people call it nature's multivitamin. And because it's gentle and easily absorbed, it's perfect for morning use, when your body is most ready to receive support. Coming up next, how to take bee pollen safely and effectively, including what to watch out for. Now that you know what bee pollen can do, let's talk about how to actually use it safely and effectively, especially if you're over 60. First, start small. Even though bee pollen is a natural food, it's extremely nutrient dense. And for some people, especially those with pollen allergies, it can trigger mild reactions, like a scratchy throat, itchy eyes, or a runny nose. So here's the golden rule. Begin with just a few grains, literally 3 to 5 little pieces. Take them in the morning with water or let them dissolve under your tongue. This way, your body has time to adjust. If you notice no reaction after a couple of days, you can slowly increase the amount up to 1 teaspoon per day or 1 tablespoon if your body handles it well. Now, for best results, take it in the morning on an empty stomach, because this is when your digestion and absorption are most efficient. Plus, starting your day with something so nourishing sets the tone for better energy, digestion, and even mood. You can take bee pollen straight off the spoon, mixed into warm, not hot water, or sprinkled on top of smoothies, yogurt, or oatmeal. Just don't cook it. High heat can destroy many of the delicate enzymes and antioxidants. And one more thing, if you're on medication, especially blood thinners, immunosuppressants, or anything for blood sugar, check with your doctor first. Bee pollen can interact with some medications, and it's better to be safe. So let's recap. Start with a few grains. Take it in the morning. Gradually increase to a teaspoon or tablespoon. Avoid heat. And always listen to your body. Coming up next, let's look at the long-term benefits of taking bee pollen consistently and why it's especially powerful for seniors. Taking bee pollen once is nice, but taking it every day, that's where the real magic happens, especially after 60. Because as we age, our bodies need more support, more nutrients, more antioxidants, and more tools to repair what time slowly wears down. Here's what seniors often report after just a few weeks of using bee pollen daily. 1. More strength and energy. Bee pollen is rich in natural B vitamins, amino acids, and enzymes that support your mitochondria, those tiny engines inside your cells that create energy. That means less fatigue in the afternoon, better stamina during walks or workouts, and more motivation to move your body. This isn't a caffeine buzz. It's clean, steady energy your muscles can actually use. 2. Sharper focus and memory. Your brain is a muscle too, and it thrives on antioxidants. Bee pollen contains compounds that protect brain cells from oxidative stress, which is linked to age-related memory decline. Many seniors say they feel more clear-headed and less mentally foggy after just a couple of weeks. 3. Better recovery after activity. Thanks to its anti-inflammatory compounds, bee pollen may help reduce soreness and stiffness after physical activity. This is especially helpful if you're starting a new exercise routine or recovering from daily muscle fatigue. You might notice less joint stiffness in the morning, faster recovery after walking or stretching, and fewer of those little aches that sneak up as we age. 4. Stronger immune function. Bee pollen contains natural antimicrobial and antiviral properties. Plus, it supports your gut health, which is directly linked to your immune system. So even though it's small, this 1 spoon a day could help you stay strong, resilient, and protected throughout the year. Coming up next, let's wrap things up, and I'll show you how to get started tomorrow morning with your first spoon of bee pollen. Here's the simplest way. Take 1 teaspoon of bee pollen first thing in the morning, ideally on an empty stomach. You can chew it slowly, let it dissolve under your tongue, or stir it into warm, not hot water. This helps your body absorb all the nutrients more efficiently. Tip: if it's your first time using bee pollen, start with just a few granules to make sure your body tolerates it well. Then slowly increase to a full teaspoon over a few days. You can also sprinkle it over yogurt, add it to a smoothie, or enjoy it with some fruit. But the most powerful effect comes when you make it part of your morning ritual. Before coffee, before breakfast, just 1 small spoon. For your muscles, your energy, and your strength. And here's the bigger picture. This one habit might seem small, but it's the consistency that counts. Every spoon is a message to your body. I want to stay strong. I want to move freely. I'm not giving up muscle just because I'm getting older. So if you've watched this far, I want to say thank you. That already tells me you care about your body and you're willing to take small steps that make a big difference. Let me know in the comments. Have you ever tried bee pollen before? Or is this your first time hearing about it? And don't forget, check the description for my favorite trusted bee pollen source on Amazon. You've got this. one spoon at a time.